Welcome to your first semester at CSUSM. We know that getting used to a new campus can be challenging, so we created this video to help you with one of the most important tasks that you have before you, and that is enrolling in classes. At CSUSM, students self-enroll, so you need to learn how this process works because you will be doing this every semester ahead until you graduate. This video will cover 4 modules to help you learn the process. Module 1, Finding Your Enrollment Tools. Your whole enrollment process takes place in your My CSUSM Student Center. You can find your My CSUSM account by going to our homepage and clicking on Campus Apps at the top right. Once you log into your My CSUSM account, you will be able to pull up your Student Center by clicking here. On the right side of your Student Center, you will find your enrollment appointment date and time. This date and time is when your account opens to allow you to enroll in classes. It is not an actual appointment where you have to meet with someone. It is just when you can begin enrolling in classes. You can also look for holds here. Some holds can block you from enrolling. On the left side is where you can access your Academic Requirements Report, or ARR, your Degree Planner, and the Schedule Assistant. The Enroll link is where you will find your shopping cart and where your actual registration takes place. Module 2, Using Your Degree Planner. After you've looked at your Academic Requirements Report, you want to go to your Degree Planner to find the classes that you need to take for the upcoming semester. Your Degree Planner takes all your remaining requirements from your ARR and breaks them down into a manageable semester-by-semester plan. Your Degree Planner will give you a picture of how long it will take you to complete your requirements. Let's look at a sample Degree Planner now. Please note that we are looking here at the full site view. If you are using the modern or mobile view, it will look slightly different. All students have an individualized Degree Planner based on their specific records. It shows your major and catalog year at the top. You will see unit preferences for each semester, and these can be edited. There are important dates here, and a GE legend to help you understand your general education lines. Scrolling down to the Terms section is where you will find your list of remaining requirements, and this is the heart of the planner. In this section, it's important to note that every line is a requirement, either one specific course or a category that allows you to choose from several course options. This sample Degree Planner is for a human development student. Let's look at their requirements. The first line you will see is GE Area C3 Language. This is a requirement line that allows you to pick from several options. You will need to click on the Select link and all your options will pop up. Scroll through the list and select the class that you would like to take. Any of these options will meet the requirement. When you select an option, you will see the course selected in the course column. If you want more information about any course, you can click on the Info icon. Next, you will see GEO 102, which fulfills GE Area A1. This is a required course and is already selected. HD 230 or 231 is a requirement that has a critical icon next to it. Critical icons mean that this class is a prerequisite for later classes and should be taken in the semester that it is listed. If it's not taken in this semester, it's possible that time to graduation will be delayed. The next line lists 2 courses and says that you need to take both of them. For requirements like these, you will see the line twice in your planner. You can choose the one you want to take first. Let's pick HD 101, and once you take that class, the second line will only show Anthropology 200 in the Select line. The requirement lines for GE Humanities, Social Science, and Ethnic Studies courses covers 5 GE areas, and each is required. Check the legend at the top of the planner to see an explanation of each of the GE areas. Again, you can see your options by clicking on the Select link. On the right side of each course, you can see the requirement that it meets. For this requirement line, let's say you would like to take your GE C2 Humanities requirement. You will find several options, and you can select the course you're interested in taking. As you enroll in and complete each requirement, you will see fewer of these GE lines in your planner. Your degree planner follows the faculty recommended roadmap for your major. For certain majors, the order you take classes are very important, but for some majors, requirements can be moved to different terms, and you can do this with the Arrange My Plan function. You'll want to check with your advisor first about moving requirements around in your planner. Remember, every line on your planner represents a requirement that will eventually have to be met in order to earn your degree. Your degree planner only shows remaining courses and not your whole list of requirements, so each semester, as you take classes, course requirements that you enroll in and complete will drop off your planner. It's possible that you may already be pre-enrolled in a required class that campus staff have been able to save for you. If so, you will see this right above the term requirement box as an in-progress class, and it will already be counting in your units. Once you have selected the courses that you would like to take, you can go to the next step to find a schedule. Module 3, Using Your Schedule Assistant. Selecting courses in your degree planner doesn't mean that you have enrolled in them. You still need to find specific class days and times and put them together into a schedule. That is where the Schedule Assistant comes in. It is available only when the schedule is released and not before. Once you have selected all the courses you want to take in your degree planner, your next step is to start looking at your different schedule options in the Schedule Assistant. From your degree planner, you will click on Schedule Assist at the very top. You'll need to click Open Schedule Assist, and because this will open in a new window, you might get a message asking you to disable pop-up blockers. Once you're in the Schedule Assistant, you will select the term and location. Most students should select Main Campus for location, and then save and continue. At the top, there are some other important settings to look at when you first start in Schedule Assistant. Course Status is where you can indicate if you would like to look at schedules with open classes only, or classes that are open and full but have a waitlist available, or open and full classes. We suggest starting with open classes only and adjusting if needed. For session, you'll want to choose regular session classes, which is most of the classes at CSUSM. Instruction modes are where you can select in-person classes, online classes, or hybrid classes. Selecting all instruction modes will give you the most options. The term is automatically put in for you, and the location is what you selected when you first opened Schedule Assistant. Now we are at the main page of your Schedule Assistant, and you'll see a light blue box where you can click to pull in courses from your degree planner. A couple of features that can help you is the Options link, which will detail all the class sections for the course you have selected, including days, times, open seats, and other information about the section. You can eliminate options by unclicking the ones you do not want. You can also add in a break here if you need to schedule a time that you cannot take classes, such as your work schedule. If you want to add a course that was not in your degree planner for that semester, you can do that by clicking on the Add Course button. When you have selected the courses and breaks that you want by checking the box next to each, you can then click on the Generate Schedules link. The degree planner will give you all the possible combinations of classes for your selections. After you generate schedules, you can see the details of the schedule with a weekly calendar view by clicking here. The top right button allows you to click through each schedule. When you find the schedule you like, you will click on the Send to Shopping Cart button to go to the next step. Module 4, Finishing Enrollment. With the Schedule Assistant, we went out to a separate program, but now we need to get back into your Student Center to load your shopping cart and finish enrolling. Let's now look more at your enrollment screen. Once you click on Send to Shopping Cart, this is the screen that will pop up. We are now moving back to your Student Center and the course enrollment page. You will be prompted to select the term that you're enrolling in. If you have selected classes from your Schedule Assistant and sent them to your shopping cart, you will need to import them to your cart by clicking on the Import Cart button. When you import classes into your cart or select classes from a class search, you will see a Class Enrollment Preferences page that will open up for each class. You're able to review each class to be sure it is the one that you want. This page gives you all the information about the class, and also where you will find the waitlist checkbox if you want to be put on the waitlist if the class is full. If your class needs a permission number to be able to enroll, here is where you will enter that number. You will click Next to confirm that you want this class in your cart, and you will do this for each class that you've selected. When you have confirmed each class, you will return to your enrollment screen and be able to see your shopping cart. We encourage you to load your shopping cart before your enrollment date. By doing this, you can watch your cart for the status of your classes. Open classes will show green, and full classes will have a yellow triangle next to it. It's good to have options in your cart as a backup plan if you can't get your first choice of classes. When your enrollment date and time come up, you can review the classes in your cart that you plan to enroll in, and that is when you will be able to click on Step 2 of 3 and Finish Enrolling. If you are successfully enrolled, you'll see a green checkbox show next to the class. If you are not successfully enrolled, you will see an error message showing why you are not able to enroll. You can find more information about error messages on our FAQ page in the tutorial. A few other features on the enrollment screen are helpful. There is a class search link. This is another way to find classes if you prefer not to use a Schedule Assistant, and it allows you to search for classes individually and add them one at a time to your shopping cart. On the enrollment screen, you will find tabs for your class schedule, where you can see a weekly view of your classes and also see your waitlist number in the list view. There are tabs to add, drop, and swap classes on this page as well. To review, go to your Student Center to find your enrollment tools. You will find your list of remaining required classes in your degree planner. Then you can put together a schedule of those classes in your Schedule Assistant, where you will find all the class days, times, and modes of instruction. Finally, you will move back into your Student Center enrollment screen to load your shopping cart and finish the enrollment process on your enrollment date and time. Check out the new student enrollment tutorial FAQs on the Office of Academic Advising website if you have more specific questions about enrolling. You can find all the ways to connect with our advising office for further help in the following sections of the tutorial.